Welcome, sorry. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Thank you to everybody that joined us on Toffs and I live stream of Rig 72. It was nice to have everyone in the chat there because this game was another tough one to get through for the Edmonton Oilers. Definitely tough, most of all, for Jack Campbell. Campbell, I felt, had a good first period. Don't really blame him for the first two goals that went in, tips, but this second and third period, well, the third period he didn't give up anything, but basically Jack Campbell's second period pretty much single-handedly cost the Oilers this hockey game. Leon Draisaitl picked up a hat-trick tonight, which was amazing to see. Nick Bjugstad got kind of a freebie goal in his first NHL game with the Edmonton Oilers. It was his 600th NHL game tonight, so congratulations to the newest Oiler, Nick Bjugstad. But, well, Chase, yeah, just disappointed with this one tonight. This one could have been a much different hockey game if Jack Campbell had even come through within a few big saves. I mean, I mentioned it in the stream tonight. It's another one of those games we've had too many to count this year where the Edmonton Oilers get 5 goals on Connor Hellebuck, and it's not enough to win the hockey game. You can't be expected to score 7 goals to win hockey games. It's just, there's no excuse for it. The Oilers' defense in front of Jack Campbell has to be better, but the Oilers, a few people mentioned it in the stream tonight, the Oilers just seem to play different in front of Jack Campbell, and Jack Campbell just has not been good enough. He hasn't. He had that stretch where he looked like he was kind of rebounding. I was really happy for him. It looked like he was finally finding his game. I know Jack Campbell's kind of been up and down the last few years, but definitely so far with the Oilers this year, it's been far more down than up, and tonight was just another step in the wrong direction for him. It's just a shame because the Oilers have played some really solid hockey this week. Yamo, Nuge, Draisaitl, like they had another big game tonight, and it's just basically squandered. 5 goals isn't enough to get the Oilers a win again. It's just, there's no excuse for it. The Oilers, it's not all on the shoulders of Jack Campbell. He definitely did not play well tonight, let in far too many goals, but all around, like, the biggest frustrating thing for me was seeing Draisaitl score that goal to go up 3-2, and what was it, within 25 seconds, just over 20 seconds, the Oilers were down 4-3. That moment in particular is where Jack Campbell needs to step up and give his team the save. The game gets tied 3-3. Fine, I could live with that. But to be down again after scoring to take the lead that quickly, there just cannot be momentum shifts like that in a hockey game. The Oilers need a save from their goaltender at that point. Like I said, I'm not going to ride the whole thing out on Jack Campbell tonight, but he was certainly not good enough. There was some poor defensive plays in front of him, but 5 goals has to be enough to give the team the win, and it just wasn't tonight. So try to remember if there was other good positive things tonight. There was, yeah. AJ coming in here, this game was lost by goaltending and coaching. Yeah, I don't know why Jack Campbell didn't give up another goal in the third period, but pretty much all of us in the chat on the stream tonight agreed that Stuart Skinner was going to be in there for the third period. I mean, I guess in the end it doesn't make a difference anyway. The Jets' only goal was an empty netter, but maybe having Skinner in there might have gave the Oilers a bit more momentum. Like, they had their chances in the third period to tie it. Like, this wasn't a game where the Oilers sat back and just gave it away, but yeah, like I said, 5 goals has to be enough to win this hockey game, and it wasn't enough tonight. And it's just a shame the week the Oilers have had, like, 3 really strong games against Boston, Toronto, and last night's game against Winnipeg. You can say, yeah, it's a back-to-back, but it's the same 2 teams playing. So the Jets had plenty of energy tonight to score 7 goals, and the Oilers got 5 of their own. So it's just one of those. It's frustrating. The Oilers got another big week coming up here, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a Jay Woodcroft coaching area, like you said, Michelle. It's just, I like Jay for the most part, but there are some questionable calls there. Got a big week coming up against the Buffalo Sabres, Boston again, Toronto again, so hopefully the Oilers can get this turned around, get a nice big win over the Buffalo Sabres, which won't be easy. The Sabres have been a formidable team this year, and I saw the first Sabres game with the Oilers live, and I think that was the night that Eric Comrie absolutely owned the Oilers, so we'll see what happens, but we definitely need to bounce back with a win here, and then two more tough opponents, like I said, with Boston and Toronto. Oilers owned the Leafs the last time, but you know the Leafs are going to want their revenge, just like the Jets wanted their revenge tonight. So Oilers will definitely have to be on it. So I think that's all I want to say about that game. There was some notes in the 32 thoughts in the intermission there. I didn't get to hear it. I had the game on mute because we were streaming, but I did see that the Oilers, according to Elliot Friedman, did put in an offer on Timo Meier with San Jose. So that could have been an interesting move there. Definitely would have been a big player to bring in. I don't think that was overly realistic, but interesting to see that the Oilers did put in an offer. And apparently the Oilers were also in on Zach McEwen, who ended up going to LA, I believe. So could have been a much different trade deadline for the Oilers, but I'm happy so far. Matthias Ekholm unfortunately couldn't make the difference tonight, but I enjoyed him the first two matches with Toronto and Winnipeg. Nick Bjugstad comes in and scores in his debut with the Oilers, so that's always nice. So, yeah, I think that's about all I got to say for tonight, guys. But, yeah, hopefully they can come back with a stronger effort against Buffalo on Monday. I imagine we're going to see Stuart Skinner here for the next while. It might be a while before we see Jack Campbell again, unless maybe Jay Woodcroft wants to give Campbell a shot at redemption against Buffalo on Monday. I guess we can't eliminate that possibility, but I'd say it's probably more likely that we see Stuart Skinner back between the pipes and in the pipes the majority of the time here going forward. But let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon.